Hello everyone and welcome back to the SWAT 4 Sheriff Special Forces mod. There's been a slight change made to the series. I'm going to start doing 2 missions I think per episode, and that's because there's still a lot of levels to cover and I want to get through this, partially for selfish reasons. I mean, I could squeeze more episodes out of this, but I really can't wait to play the mod levels, and I've been saving those to play for the first time in the Let's Play. And I really want to get to them because we still have all of SWAT 4 and the Stetchkov Syndicate to get through before we can even start those. So we're going to start getting 2 levels per video. This time it's going to be Northside Vending and Amusements and the DuPlessis Diamonds Center? I think so.
All units, this is Central BCC. Multiple SWAT units responding code 3 to 1092 Westfield Road. Officer in danger.
Element. I got point.
So the story for this level is there's an illegal gambling racket running in the basement of this place, and we sent in an officer to try and check it out, and we lost contact with him. We're pretty sure he's been found out, so we got to go in there and help him out. These guys are violent, which we didn't at first think they would be, and they may be affiliated with the mob in some way. Alright, oh, that door's open. That means there's probably somebody there. You guys better keep that covered. Okay. Moving in, moving in. I don't like this. I don't like that we haven't seen somebody yet. Blue, you cover... No, mirror, you don't have a mirror. Blue, you watch that. Red, you falling on me.
With you. With you, sir. Quit whining.
Oh, I hear somebody.
This is all your fault.
Doc, this is Sierra 1. Element spotted.
Alright, the sniper sees me, but he doesn't see anybody up there. Oh man, I really need to be careful. This is a dangerous situation. I don't think there's anybody up there.
Get down and put your hands up.
Oh, there's... What? You are... This guy just does not give a crap.
Oh shit. Cop.
Oh, now you're fighting.
Hands up. Get down. Hands in the air.
I liked you better when you were just the stoic one, you know?
No.
Alright, but I heard somebody say quit whining, and that's pretty strictly a suspect line. There's somebody up here? No, which means there's probably somebody around that corner. Oh well, I'm gonna open up this door. Gold, falling on me.
Regroup on me.
Somebody here? No. Wait, so that guy just... Okay, that guy has suspect dialogue, apparently. Okay, we're going in. I'm just assuming this door is locked. It always is, I think. That was a stupid move on my part. Good thing the weapon switching is so much faster in this mod. That's gotten me killed a lot of times before. Anybody here?
Reporting shots are being fired at the perimeter from the neighboring laundromat.
Okay, so I don't know if you can hear it. I just started trying a new volume control method, so I don't know how well you can hear the game audio. But there's now,
I got it.
they've heard shots fired from the laundromat next door.
I'm with you.
And, or this is my best guess, I can barely hear it. They've heard shots fired from the laundromat next door, and we have to check that out too. We believe these buildings are connected. So let's get in here.
On the floor. Police.
Get down. You're really gonna die for a couple of cards? Alright, restrain him. This one's dead. You know how I said we were gonna start fixing the ratio of killed suspects to arrested ones? Well, so far we're not doing that. Where are my guys? Oh, they see somebody. Alright, well it doesn't matter. Red, wedge that. As you can see, I'm very, very fond of wedging, and that's because I like kind of forcing choke points and stuff. I like being able to run down a linear path, because it doesn't really give the suspects a chance to run around the map. So that's something I've started developing. In this mod, your guys can carry far more wedges than they would normally be able to. Normally they can only carry 1, now it's like 5, which is really, really useful because I like doing that. I like kind of controlling the map and not having to chase people down.
In position.
Because not only does that make the level take longer, it's also extremely dangerous. Anybody? I think at least one person ran in. It's hard to say. These people scare the crap out of me so often now. I hate it.
There's a full-blown casino in the basement. Be prepared for additional suspects.
Roger. Clean house and we'll sort it out later.
Hey, wish I knew about
Anybody
this
in
place when
here?
I was hooked on the ponies.
This is one of my least played levels, so I don't really know. Okay. Alright, you guys... go right over there. You're embarrassing me. I'm going to test out... Is this door locked? No. I'm going to test out this grenade launcher. This is a grenade launcher that lets you fire less lethal weapons. Right now I have it equipped to fire CS gas, and there's two guys in here in different directions, so now is a great time to test it.
Put your hands up and get down.
Oh, there's a guy.
Drop your weapon. Get those hands up.
I can see a thing.
Put your hands up and get down.
I can't see a thing now either. Jeez. Okay, did I get him? Alright, was he a suspect? Yes. Where's his gun?
Secure and ready for evac.
You guys get him. Take his gun. Man, I didn't expect there to be three. This would have been really dangerous if we tried to just come in here with guns. Are you guys actually doing that? I found that in this mod, for some reason, they seem to actually respond to your orders less often. Which is kind of weird, considering how much the AI is overall improved. Alright, did I report you? Yes. Alright, you guys fall in on me. One thing I kind of miss, I like how in the Stitch Cub Syndicate version 3.2, I have the regular order controls, but I don't have the thing on the top left. I like it mostly. There's a guy right there. For the most part, I like it. However, it's really annoying that if I'm looking at a room, like, here's an example. Like, if I'm looking here, I can't tell my guys to fall in. I have to look away. And when I'm trying to cover a door, that's pretty
Fall
annoying.
in on me.
I'm not sure what to do about this guy. You get out of the way, because this is about to get dangerous. My guys deal with it. My guys deal with it.
Hands in the air. Get down. Drop your weapon. She won't get down.
Alright. Actually, let's try a Stinger. I don't think we've used one of these in this series yet. Stinger. On the ground.
Hands in the air. Son of a bitch.
Anybody else? You guys better keep all that covered, because I'm behind the door now. Doors are pretty useful cover. Something that's annoying, though, in levels with, like, a glass window on the door, you can't yell at a suspect without closing the door, so that can be kind of annoying. Actually, you won't yell at them.
Suspect down.
That was just a straight Wild West shootout right there. Somebody with a shotgun, somebody with a revolver, hiding behind these kind of walls, shooting glasses and bottles as we go.
This is entry team. We have a dead suspect.
I salute you, sir. I wish you hadn't died.
Fall in on me.
Anybody here?
Hands in the air. Get down. My hands are up.
See, in some levels like this, I'm pretty sure even people that are considered civilians will be going to jail as well. Because, you know, I think being part of an illegal gambling racket, I mean, just because they don't have weapons doesn't mean they're not going to jail, right? I mean, I'd like to think everybody in the Tyrone tenements is going to jail, but, you know, that's a story for when we get there. Is the store locked? No. Okay, you guys go wait down there some more. You appear to be hovering. Stop that before I call an exorcist. There's really no good solution. I think I'm just going to open the door and kill him. Yeah, there was really no way out of that without getting hurt that I can see. I mean, I could have tried to open the door and back up, but I would have run into these guys. I probably should have told them to move down further.
This is entry team.
Police, get down now.
Are you really going to try and kill me in these circumstances? Okay. Anybody here? No.
Make him secure.
Okay, luckily, oh, I'm out of ammo. That was almost bad. I wasn't even paying attention. I'm limping now, but luckily there's only one more room left. We still have to move into the laundromat. And we still haven't found that downed officer, so we need to be on the lookout for him and check our fire. I don't see... Oh, there's somebody. Hang on, I gotta move in closer and see this. Yep, definitely. Caps lock? No. Alright, time for another CS surprise.
Here they come. Drop your weapon. Get those hands.
On the ground, guys. Alright, you guys up. Do they see somebody else? Alright, you guys restrain him. Oh, there is somebody else. I really hope there's not a fourth person, because we're about to die if that's the case.
Talk. This is entry team. Suspect secure and ready for evac.
Alright, I saw the cop in the other room.
Entry team to talk.
Where is he?
Suspect is secured and ready for transport.
Okay, I believe that's him.
Entry team to talk. We found Officer Walsh. He's alive, but in pretty bad shape.
Copy that. Good job. Notifying EMTs.
All this for gambling. See, they didn't do it. I mean, at least they're covering him, but they didn't restrain him, and I'm pretty sure I told him to. Alright, let's check that thing. I mean, I said this in the last episode, but I think we saved... Alright, yeah. Okay, that's better than usual.
429 Adam, this is Central BCC. Multiple SWAT units responding to CP at Broadway and East 100. Barricade hostage situation.
Okay, so here we are at the DuPlessis Diamonds Center. Basically, some very heavily armed, heavily armored suspects crashed this van through. They all stormed in, shooting a lot of people, and this is expected to be really dangerous. There's a lot of them. They're heavily armed, heavily armored. One of the harder missions in the game. In fact, it's the first gameplay in the series was of me getting owned in this level. It's really tight and really, really dangerous, so we need to be careful here. Because of this, I brought in a new weapon, the P90. Full metal jacket rounds. We are taking this very seriously. I think if somebody runs, I might just straight up shoot him. This is actually the level that killed the last Let's Play. I was playing the regular game, and there's somebody. This thing is now packing flashbangs. Whoa! Either that guy's really a wimp, or that flashbang was so good, it got him over there. Okay, you guys tie him down. I'm not walking away until I see you moving towards him, because I don't trust this at all. The reason is because I couldn't continue the last Let's Play because I just couldn't keep dying. Because this is the kind of game where, you know, you die, you restart the level, and that's really terrible for Let's Play making. Because, you know, you go through and you say all the stuff you have to say, and then you die at the last part, and then by the time you start up the level again to re-record, you just have nothing left to say. Alright, hands up. I'm not going to worry too much about this guy now. I think, actually, no, we're going to backpedal. Did I remember to wedge those doors? Jackson? You want to get out of there? Yeah. Kind of need to keep this place as closed as possible. Are these wedged? Yes. Okay, my procedure usually is to walk down these hallways and... Sorry, did I report these? Ah, my brain is gone. My brain cannot be gone again in this level. It was okay in Quick Fuel, but it can't be gone for this level. Alright, come on, get back into it. Alright, in-capped hostage. Red, you cover this. Blue, you're still with me.
Entry team to talk. Civilian down, but breathing. Ready for evac.
On the ground.
Jesus, don't shoot.
See, if I turn around right now, you'll notice that my guys aren't following me anymore. In some ways, a lot of the time, just a stray civilian is more dangerous than any criminal because your guys can end up not following you, and you don't even realize it if you don't pay attention. I'm worried. Okay, let's try and get a feel for the situation before we start going in. No suspects in here, all civilians. Okay, so that room's safe. As for this room, there's probably going to be somebody. I don't see anybody here, but there's still... Was that somebody? No. But there's probably going to be somebody behind that desk, so we need to... Alright, on the ground. Oh, there is a suspect. Drop it. Good boy. Alright, Blue, take him. Actually, really, I should be the one restraining them because we have a lot of people to deal with here, and we need somebody covering this door. So, alright, Blue, you're going to cover this door. I'm going to restrain these people. Oh, and here's the reason why you don't feel bad for any of the victims in this level. Labor shortages due to local enforcement of international law, yet these people are straight up using slave labor. Alright. You want to get out of the way, because you're probably going to die if stuff goes down when we open this door. There is a dude here. You know, actually, we can have Blue continue covering this, and I'm going to go to Red. They're going to help me, and we're actually going to go in the front, because if he's behind the desk like that, we have a tool we wouldn't normally have in the standard version of this game, which is where this level takes place. We have flashbang grenade launcher. Well, sure, I guess I could always just lob a flashbang over the desk, but, you know, I've already started talking. Surprise!
Do it now! I'm down! I'm down! Whoa! Oh!
You're going to jail. I don't think we've killed anybody yet. This is going pretty well. You know, I think this level is the one where we finally turn our luck around. I think I've said that for every single video I've made this week. It's never been true.
Get behind your back, sir. With you, sir.
Anybody here?
Entry team
Nope.
to talk.
Just another shoddy.
In need of medical entry
Shoddy.
team to talk.
I meant to say injured person, but apparently shoddy is the words that came out of my brain and mouth. Not simultaneously. Came out of my mouth before it came out of my brain, but then it did come out of my brain, and that was kind of weird.
Police, on your knees.
Oh, there's...
Drop your weapon.
Contact has complied.
should I be risking it?
Get down.
That was a really dumb move. Really, ideally, I should have just shot him. Because that... it's always kind of unpredictable when somebody that's taken a hostage is going to shoot, because generally they will shoot if you get too close, but... And I think your chances are better if you back away, but it's far from reliable, I found. I mean, I have had civilians be shot as I was backing away. Anything? Oh, we don't need to put the Optiwand over under every door. When I was editing the Red Library Office's video, that was something that annoyed me to no end, was that I put the Optiwand under every single door. It's just... it's not fun to watch, you know? So I'm going to stop doing that. I try to be careful because, as I said earlier, I don't want to keep repeating levels a lot while I play this. But, you know, I got to be entertaining first. Alright. Don't think we forgot about you.
They made a beeline straight for the talk. They knew exactly.
Even though we sometimes do forget civilians.
Copy. We'll be ready for them.
Put your hands up.
Suspect is visible. Suspect.
Oh, there's our first kill.
Police, get down.
Lady, you want to get down?
Damn, you got nerve.
Entry
Yeah,
team
he's
to
dead.
talk. We have a suspect down.
Copy.
Okay.
Continue mission.
Blue, you're going to cover this because... oh, God. Oh, man, I'm really badly injured and I'm limping. Okay, I just was not paying attention. Blue, you cover this. Wait, where were my guys? Are you kidding me? So this could have been avoided if my guys had been following me. You guys are... what are you doing? Blue, cover this from here. You know what, Blue? Restrain her. You'll be in a better position overall. As for Red, come with me. I'm pretty sure I've told you to fall down on me twice now, but screw you.
Secured civilian. With you.
Yeah,
Talk.
good
This is
job.
entry team.
Good job,
Civilian
guys.
secured and ready to evacuate.
He's
Talk.
dead.
This is entry team. Suspect killed.
I don't like that door being open like that. We'll check this room out first.
Police, put your hands
Suspect
up.
contact.
There they are.
Alright, I could have gone around and thrown tear gas in, but I just couldn't risk it. I said I wasn't going to risk it again, and I meant it for once. Alright.
Entry team to talk. We have a suspect down.
Okay, he's dead as expected. People do survive headshots, believe it or not, in this game, but obviously it's rare. I mean, I guess it also does happen in real life to some extent. Again, rare. So I guess that's not totally unrealistic to have in this game. I'm actually going to talk more about that guy in a minute, but in the meantime, we're going into probably the single most dangerous
Talk. This
room
is entry
in the
team.
level.
Civilian is injured but alive.
Who's here?
Notify the EMTs. Entry team to talk.
I don't
We've got
see
a wounded
anybody.
civilian.
Police, now. Get down. Hands in the air.
Cuff her.
The vault.
Roger
They
that.
were
Oh,
there.
I think I saw somebody over there. There's movement, definitely.
Don't worry, I've got you.
What kind of
Drop your weapon.
stupid
Get those
arrest
hands up.
Alright, he was pointing his gun.
Whose side are you on anyway?
I consider that aggression. I think the game considers that aggression, too.
Stay close.
I think pointing the gun is enough. They don't actually have to be shooting.
Entry team to talk.
Well, I hope so, because otherwise it's impossible.
Roger that.
Or you know what? No, I'm sure. Alright, well, you're going to try and run, but it's not going to work out for you, because we already wedged the door.
Drop your weapons.
No, don't do this. Don't do this.
Drop your weapons.
I need to take one of these suit guys alive.
Hands in the air.
Aw, man.
Hands up.
Oh, but there's a dude over there. Oh, I wish I could run. 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 Get him in time. Get him in time. Yes! Sorry, Bob.
Entry
That's
team
the first
to
time in
talk.
10 years anyone
Suspect
said that.
is secured and ready for transport.
Copy.
Okay, this guy's just in cap. That's good.
Suspect down and secured.
I have a feeling it would be very good for evidence to have one of these guys survive. Because I'm pretty sure these guys are employees that helped him. Sort of similar to the to my theory about what was the level.
Roger that.
God, I need to fully formulate sentences before I start saying them. That's what I need to start
Fall
doing.
in and prepare to move.
I'm not going to start doing that. I just know it. But anyway, I think that's similar to the auto import center. Somebody wants to let him in, but it doesn't really make sense for this level, does it? Because they kind of rammed a truck through. I don't think you need an inside man for that. It doesn't look like they were already going to do a great job covering it up. Anybody here? Anybody here? Speak now or forever die. That wasn't funny. I need to start thinking more. Remember when I said I was going to think more? I lied. Oh my god, we're moving so slowly. Alright, gold falling on me.
Be ready to move.
Talk, this is entry team to talk. Civilian talk.
More
This is
injured
entry
people.
team. Injured civilian ready
Anybody
for
down
evac.
here? I don't know how many suspects we can expect to be in this level. But this is the last area, so... Oh god. You guys, I don't think I can do this. I'm having flashbacks. No!
And prepare to move.
With you.
No. No, 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 no. I'll do it. I'll do it. I'll do it for the Let's Play.
Talk, this
Eh!
is entry team. A large number of heavily armed suspects.
Suspect
Be
down.
advised.
Put your hands up. Do it now. Do it. Police, hands up.
Flashbangs. Complete the level for me. Oh. Good thing I got that guy, or this would have been exactly like last time.
Get down.
Give me that gun. There's somebody over here. Hey guys, go check what's over there.
On the move.
Talk, this is entry
I think
team.
it's candy.
An injured civilian ready to evacuate.
Copy. Notifying EMTs.
Did seriously one guy just move over there? Okay, I guess I should help him out.
Don't let them hit me. Punks out of here.
I guess.
Get down. Hands in the air. Police, get down now.
Red sees somebody. I'm gonna try and come up behind him.
Tell me this will be over soon.
Get down.
I can
Hands in
see
the
one of
air.
the shooters.
With my handy dandy. I need to reload. Flashbang gun.
Police, drop
On the ground, but still?
Stop him.
Still.
I can see one of the shooters.
Up. Careful. I did not even attempt to take that guy alive.
Entry team to
Well, I'm
talk.
probably gonna get a penalty for that, but I don't care.
Breathing. Entry team to
Oh, he
talk.
died?
We have a suspect
I was hoping he
down.
would... You guys really are useless, aren't you?
Wounded. I'm not sure how bad.
Come on, he ran right past you. Didn't even run past you, just ran right up to you, shot you, and walked into the room I was in.
Talk, this is
My
entry
guy's...
team.
Ugh.
Civilian is safe.
And this is the improved AI.
Copy. Trailer standing by.
Ugh.
Fall in and stay close.
Alright,
I'll
rest
take
of the
point.
moron squad, in on me.
With you.
Yeah, I bet you're pretty confused right now. You should be.
Guess you win some, you lose some.
Mission objectives.
Yeah, tell me about it.
Head back.
Alright, I ended the mission a little early. We lost a point because we failed to secure one of the weapons, but that's all in all okay. We had 14 suspects, 9 of them were taken alive. Not quite as good as before, but we're bringing it back. Okay, so this is starting to go a little bit better. I'm going to throw up the numbers in a second. Okay, we're starting to bring ourselves back. We still need to work on non-lethality a little more. Although I'm not quite yet willing to give up and start using the beanbag shotgun. In the meantime, we'll see you next time. Goodbye.